Hello and welcome back to the second progress video. Now I have managed to get some of my skills up, completed some quests and done some clue scrolls, even getting my first unique clue item. So let's just go straight into it and I'll show you what I've done since the last episode. So the first thing I did on the account, as you was probably aware from my last video at the end, you saw me fishing. I got my fishing up to level 50. Now I should have really went to 53 for the heroes quest, but I will go and get that very shortly. I haven't actually done any fishing since then, but I honestly just wanted to get some food because I plan on doing some winter Todd as well as some more quests and potentially some fighting, which there isn't actually any fighting in this video. I do apologise for any of you guys who are hoping to see some fighting. There isn't any. But I did get 50 fishing and then I went and cooked it all. And I actually got 50 cooking as well from cooking all of that. And I was honestly surprised because cooking generally goes up faster than fishing. And the fact that they were the same, I was kind of expecting to maybe get 52, 53, but I won't complain. So after we finished burning all of our food, because I did burn quite a lot, I went and got my wood cutting up a tiny bit and went all the way up to 50, and then I fletched all the logs I got into arrow shafts. Now if you wasn't actually aware of this, if you get to 15, if you get to 15 fletching, you can actually fletch oak logs into arrow shafts and you get 30 per log. You also get double the amount of XP than what you would if you was to fletch a normal log. So in this case you get 10 XP per log, which was actually really good, and I honestly did not expect that until I tried it. I was actually going to just fletch the oak short bows in fact, and then realised you can do shafts. So yeah, for any of you guys out there who wasn't aware of this, you can do that, and it also works for willow logs all the way up to redwood logs, and obviously the shafts go up by 15 per log, and you also get extra XP as well depending on which log you are cutting. Then we went straight over to the golem quest area and we just beasted up the quest. It didn't take me too long. The golem quest was pretty easy. It also got me 31 thieving from completing it, so that was all great, and that was a prerequisite for doing the Shadow of the Storm quest. So I just went over to there and slaughtered that demon. Now that demon actually took me 39 minutes to flinch. He actually has insane defense, but I persevered. We completed it. Even the prayer made no difference. I ended up flinching him anyway because I just wasn't hitting. But that got me straight from 1 range to 27 range, which was kind of what we wanted. And we need 28. So we're going to come back to that in just a tiny bit, because I went straight over to Karanja and I completed the jungle potion quest just because it was super easy. Herblore XP, you can't say no to Herblore XP. Herblore is one of the hardest skills to do on any Ironman. That got me to 16 Herblore. After I did Jungle Potion, that unlocked the Shallow Village quest, which was what I was going for, and I completed that quest of course. Again, didn't take me too long. The boss is fairly easy, you can safe spot everything in that quest, so it's all good. That got me 43 crafting, and that has also unlocked the village for me, which I would then be doing all the fishing here when I do fly fishing. So that was great, although I haven't done any since, but I'll be going back there to get 53 for the heroes quest. So after we completed the Shallow Village quest, I went straight over to Edgefield Wildy. Yeah, Wildy, right? That sounds crazy on a hardcore Iron Man account, but it wasn't too bad. You're only in level 1 or 2 because I was killing the thugs. Now I was thinking, what drops cosmic runes? Because I'm not going to run all the way to the top end of the Wildy just to pick them up off the floor. I'm not that crazy. So I thought, well, thugs is the easiest thing I can kill, and trust me, it took me ages to get 4 cosmic runes. But at least I got 15 magic and a looting bag along the way. And you're probably thinking, why did I want to get cosmic runes? So I actually wanted to do the magic training arena just so I can get access to the mud rune that I needed for the Eyes of Glufrey quest. Now I could have just made it if I got my rune crafting up, but I didn't have the talismans, so I thought this was the fastest and easiest way for me to get hold of it. So after I got the mud rune, I went and completed the Eye of Glufrey quest. Got myself 51 magic from completing it, as well as 23 rune crafting, which was a massive boost from level 9, I believe I was, and 19 construction because I got 18 in my previous episode. So extra construction XP, I really can't grumble since I'll be getting that straight up soon. So once I was done here, I decided to go straight to the winter Todd since I'd already fished all the fish that I needed to do some winter Todd, and I needed to get to 30 fletching. So I thought it was a perfect opportunity for me just to do a bit of, fire making as well as wood cutting and construction, doing the winter Todd. So yeah, I stayed there for 5 games because that's all I needed to get to 30 fletching, and I also got 54 fire making alongside it. and I actually got a Brahma torch in my first crate. I'm going to just quickly show you my other crates now. To be honest though, I honestly didn't get anything that amazing, but I was kind of surprised. I was expecting to get worse items than what I actually got. So yeah, I'm definitely going to come back here very soon, but I've decided to actually get my stats up a tiny bit more so I get the better loot and more quantity of items as well. So yeah, I'm actually going to just leave the fire making for a tiny bit. So once I finished getting the 30 fletching that I was going for, I decided to go and finish off getting the hand robes for the Death to Dorgashun quest. Because it was long awaited. I needed to start thieving the hand people for the jewelry because I had no jewelry. I actually had to go to the Winter Todd from running there from Port Saroon, which I will never do again. So yeah, I needed to get some jewelry, so I went and got my hand robes. I completed the quest. Now the hand robes actually took me like 2 hours. I got some clue scrolls along the way. You're going to see those a little later in the video because I'm going to keep all my clue scrolls together for you guys. And I also got 28 range and access to the bone crossbow from completing the quest. I actually quite like the goblin quests, oddly enough. I know a lot of people do dislike them, but I do like them myself. So yeah, I actually almost cried when Sonic died, but I already knew what was going to happen, so yeah, you know, I'm just exaggerating a tiny bit here. But after we completed the quest, I went and trained my range to 30 at the Fire Giants in hopes for a rune scimitar. I'm actually lying. I actually just wanted to get 30 range because I needed it for the big bird chompy hunting quest, which I went and completed and got 32 range at the end of that. So yeah, I will definitely be going back for the rune scimitar though, guys. Just not yet. I'm going to get my range to probably about 40ish mark. I believe I need 40 for the Temple of Ikov quest. And I kind of want to get the green hide before I go back to Fire Giants because I honestly took way too long killing them. So I will be going back, just not yet, okay? So yeah. Anyway, so we completed the big bird chompy hunting, and then I went and completed the wanted quest. Now the wanted quest is actually one of those ones that a lot of people I think dislike because you're traveling around quite a lot and it's quite random per person. But I got quite lucky, I feel, and I was really happy with the result. It didn't take me too long. I think it took me about 40 minutes in total. And it's definitely worth doing for the 23 Slayer that it got me. And I've not trained any Slayer on this account. I think I killed one Ice Fiend, which I needed for a quest, which was for Recipe for Disaster, if I remember right, for the Dwarfen Rock Cake. And that happened to be my Slayer task. So I guess I did kill one monster on my task. But still, I've not trained any Slayer besides that one kill. Got 23 Slayer, and honestly that's amazing since I needed 18 for the animal magnetism. Also, the big bird chompy hunting and the wanted quest are two prerequisites that I needed for Recipe for Disaster. I just need to complete a couple more and I'll be good to go for the rest of the quest. So speaking of quests, I went and completed the Fairy Tale Part 1, which was meant to have been done ages ago. I just didn't come around to it, which got me to 20 farming and 52 magic, which was insane since my farming, again, it's only been done through quests. Then I completed Fairy Tale Part 2 up until the point of having access to the fairy rings. Now this was very, very important, and I suggest all Ironman accounts out there, whether you're hardcore or not, to go and do this if you haven't done it already. Because if you have no lore runes or any teleporting jewelry, or at least have enough of it to keep using, fairy rings are your best friend. If you have done the RD Diary, well, the easy one at least, you get unlimited teleports to the monastery. All you have to do is run east to the Tower of Life, and there's a fairy ring just outside, and it gives you access to every fairy ring in the game, obviously to the ones you can get to, because there's some that are quest related, and yeah, but no, seriously, it is amazing, and I've been using fairy rings to get myself around places a lot faster and a lot quicker since, like getting to Canifis and getting to Camelot and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely suggest you guys go and do that now. So obviously I'm at the fairy ring, and I decided to go and get myself a mithril axe at the Enchanted Valley by killing the tree spirits. Now I wasn't lucky to get one from the blue dragon, so I had to come here for one anyway for the animal magnetism quest, and I actually got the mithril axe on the second kill, so I was really happy about that. But I decided just to stay and use up all my mind runes in hopes of getting a rune axe. I didn't get a rune axe, but I got lots of nature runes, and I did get an Addy one, so I really can't complain. An Addy axe will just have to do me for now. But besides that, guys, I haven't been able to play too much lately because I've been very busy with work. This video was meant to be out a couple of days ago, but yeah, unfortunately it had to be today. So I did manage to also grind up my mining up until level 50 in preparation for doing the heroes quest. So hopefully that quest will be done by my next progress video. So thumbs up if you like to see that. Anyways though, I am going to be rounding up every single episode with all the clues that I do, because you guys know I love clue scrolls, and I believe you guys love seeing clue scrolls. So I'm going to be clumping them all together at the end of each video for you guys to see. I had already completed 2 prior to starting these progress videos, and unfortunately I don't have access to those. I do have screenshots however, but I'll show those in some clue scroll videos that I plan on doing in the future. But I hadn't got any uniques before that besides some sweets, which I don't really classify as unique in my opinion. But anyways, let's crack on and see what we got. So in my third easy clue scroll, I got 9 pest control teleports, a steel pickaxe and a black plate body. In all fairness, it wasn't that great because pest control you can get there for free anyway, so that was a terrible clue scroll in my opinion, but still, you know, teleports are teleports, right? My fourth easy clue scroll got me a willow longbow, black plate body, gold trimmed, my first ever unique clue item on this account, which was amazing, and I couldn't wait to put it on and realise I have nothing to wear it with. That's always the way of clue scroll items, isn't it? Anyways, but yeah, we also got the amulet of magic. And the fifth easy clue scroll got us a studded body, 45 air runes, a black longsword, and a coif. Okay, it's trying to hint at me that I need to start doing ranging. And yes, I do need to start ranging. Next video, everyone. Higher range. Let's do it. Anyways guys, that covers mostly everything since my last progress video. I'll be completing a few more quests later tonight, as well as knocking out a few more over the next few days, as well as grinding up more skills and doing more clue scrolls. So if you guys are interested in seeing the next progress video, keep your eyes peeled, as I do plan on getting one out later this week. As always though guys, if you did enjoy the video, please hit me up with a thumbs up, it does mean a lot to me, and if you have any questions, feel free to comment below. So yeah, thank you so much for watching everyone, and I hope you have a great day, and take it easy.